Welcome to another video of the ADHD Mind, where I share with you interesting facts on ADHD. Do you ever feel misunderstood? Do you ever feel you try so hard, but you're still disappointed people around you? Then this video is for you. 7 things you wish people knew about ADHD. Number 1. Lazy, unmotivated, or not trying hard enough. The truth is, we work as hard as, if not much harder than people without ADHD to accomplish our goals. If you do not have ADHD, you might not be able to imagine the mental effort we have to go through daily to do simple tasks that others can complete easily, such as responding to an email, completing a report, cleaning the house, or paying bills. Since our brains are often understimulated due to lack of dopamine, boring and repetitive tasks require a lot of mental strength for us to complete. That explains why we often procrastinate and leave boring tasks to the last minute when they become urgent to be completed. However, we have no problem hyper-focusing on something of interest for hours at a time. According to Attitude magazine, this state is not activated by a teacher's assignment or a boss request. It is only created by a momentary sense of interest, competition, novelty, or urgency created by a do-or-die deadline. The ADHD nervous system is interest-based rather than importance or priority-based. This inconsistency makes others question whether we are really trying hard enough. But in reality, most of the time, it is not something we can control. We can just tell our brains to do it. We can just try harder and expect it to work like everyone else. This is not meant to be as an excuse for people with ADHD. We still need to be accountable for our actions at the end of the day, whether it is due to ADHD or not. Number 2. Zone out in conversations. We tend to zone out not paying attention, checking our phone, or forgetting what others just said to us. These behaviors often lead others to feel upset or offended, as if they don't deserve our time and full attention. The truth is, we are really trying to engage in the conversation, but there are a million thoughts going through our head at the same time. And we keep getting distracted and forgetting what you just said to us. We don't mean to be rude or disrespectful to you or think you are not important enough. Number 3. Always late. We always tend to underestimate how much time it takes for us to get out the door. We thought we have enough time and always end up being late every single time. Due to impaired executive function, we sometimes lose track of time and have no idea how much time just passed by. This is not a sign of us disrespecting your time or not taking you seriously. It is something we need to work on extremely hard to prevent it from happening. According to Attitude magazine, time management is a big problem for people with attention deficit disorder. Everyone is late on occasion, but many with ADHD run behind schedule more often than not. They are late to meetings, they stand up their friends, they pick up the kids late from school, they leave others waiting as they scramble to finish last-minute tasks or find misplaced wallets, cell phones, or keys. Number 4. Flaky, rarely follow through. This is something we struggle with as people with ADHD, but it is not something we want to do on purpose. It is how our brains are wired. Once the initial excitement wears off and things become boring and repetitive, no longer exciting or challenging, we are not as motivated as before and start to lose interest and move on to the next thing. We feel a lot of guilt about this and might beat ourselves up every time, but it keeps happening again and again, and we keep disappointing people around us. We are really trying. Number 5. Messy and disorganized. It may become a daily occurrence that we lose and misplace things and forget where we put them. Our room is a mess and our house is a mess. We just left the house only to realize that we forgot our wallet at home and we had to drive all the way back to get it. We just went upstairs to get something and halfway there we already forgot what we need to get. This is caused by our poor working memory. Number 6. Short temper. We sometimes feel embarrassed by our short temper, snapping so easily at the smallest things. This is caused by our inability to regulate our emotions at times. Emotional dysregulation is a core symptom of ADHD. The result is overblown reactions to small setbacks or challenges. People with ADHD feel emotions more intensely than do people without the condition. For many, emotional dysregulation is one of the most difficult symptoms to manage. ADHD impairs the ability to regulate feelings such as anger, anxiety, sadness, or other, according to Attitude magazine. Number 7. You can't succeed in life with ADHD. Although we may have to work much harder than an average person without ADHD, we are used to facing struggles and failures in life that we're much stronger than we thought. Our success might come later in life, or it will take us a long time to find it, but we know that we are as smart and capable as everyone else. There are successful people in the world with ADHD, and they know how to use it to their advantage. We learn to embrace it and work with it, not against it. Please note that not all people with ADHD will exhibit the traits mentioned above, but these are the most common struggles of someone with ADHD, and they might display some of the traits but not others. The most accurate way to know if you have ADHD is to get an official diagnosis by your doctor or healthcare provider. Is there anything mentioned here that you can relate to in your own life? Feel free to leave a comment down below if you want to add more to the list. Thank you for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you would like to learn more about ADHD, and click on the bell icon to get notified when there's a new video.